Why did the early bird get the worm? Because it didn't know how to make French toast. Welcome to a delightful culinary journey that will transform your morning routines. Breakfast, they say, is the most important meal of the day. And what better way to start your day than with a classic French toast? This simple yet delicious dish can make even the grumpiest of early birds chirp with joy. So, stick around, and you might just become the early bird who gets the French toast. Before we start, remember, a good chef never blames his ingredients, so pick wisely. Now let's gather our gastronomic arsenal for the classic French toast. We'll need a few slices of bread, preferably a day old, because they soak up the egg mixture better. Next, we need eggs, milk, and a dash of sugar to sweeten the deal. To spice things up a bit, we'll add some cinnamon and a hint of vanilla extract. Now let's talk tools. Arm yourself with a whisk, a bowl, a trusty frying pan, and a spatula. Remember, in this culinary battlefield, your tools are your allies. So now that we have our ingredients ready, we are set to embark on this culinary adventure. Now it's time for some magic, and by magic I mean mixing. Let's begin by cracking open a few eggs into a bowl. Ah, the humble egg, the cornerstone of any great French toast. Now, pour in some milk, not too much, mind you. We want our mixture to be creamy, not runny. Then we'll sweeten things up a bit with a sprinkle of sugar. Next up, we've got cinnamon. A dash of this aromatic spice will give our French toast that classic, warm, comforting flavor. And finally, the pièce de résistance, a splash of vanilla extract. This little addition will elevate our mixture from basic to brilliant. With all the ingredients in the bowl, it's time to whisk, and whisk, and whisk some more. The key here is to get a smooth, well-mixed batter. A lumpy mixture could lead to a less than perfect French toast, and we certainly wouldn't want that, would we? Well done. You've just created the elixir for a heavenly breakfast. Now comes the tricky part. No, it's not a magic trick, but it might as well be. At the heart of making a classic French toast lies the art of dipping and frying. This is where your bread takes a delightful plunge into our earlier concocted mixture. Remember, it's a quick dip, not a long soak. We don't want our bread getting too soggy, do we? Just a swift dip, ensuring every inch is coated, and voila, it's ready for the pan. Now, onto the pan. Heat is an essential player here. Too hot, and you'll scorch your toast. Too cool, and you'll end up with a soggy mess. Aim for a medium heat, a gentle sizzle that's music to a cook's ears. Once your pan is at the right temperature, lay your bread in gently. The goal is a golden brown toast, a tantalizing vision of breakfast perfection. The key here is patience. Give your toast time to develop that beautiful crust, typically about 2 minutes per side, but don't walk away. Keep an eye on your toast, as it can go from golden to burnt quicker than a sprinter on a racetrack. And voila, you've just turned a plain piece of bread into a gourmet breakfast. But wait, we're not done yet. Every masterpiece needs a finishing touch. Now it's time to add some pizzazz to your classic French toast. It's like your toast has just emerged from a beauty salon, and we're about to add the perfect accessories. Let's start with powdered sugar. It's like a dusting of winter snow on your toast, bringing a sweet surprise with every bite. It's the icing sugar on the cake, or rather on the toast. Next, syrup. Ah, the golden liquid of the gods. It cascades down your toast, filling each nook and cranny with its sweet, sticky delight. Whether you prefer maple, honey, or even agave, the choice is yours. Now, for a pop of color and a burst of freshness, consider adding fruit. Sliced strawberries, blueberries, or even a tangy twist of citrus can elevate your French toast to gourmet levels. And let's not forget the whipped cream. It's like a fluffy cloud of joy that perfectly complements the toast's crunch. Add a dollop, or be a rebel and add 2. Last but not least, nuts. They bring a delightful crunch and a healthy dose of protein. Walnuts, almonds, or even pecans can add that extra crunch you never knew you needed. Feel free to experiment with your favorite toppings. After all, cooking is an art, and you are the artist. And there you have it, folks. A breakfast so good even the worms will be jealous. So, let's quickly run through what we've learned today. Our journey began with choosing the right ingredients: fresh bread, creamy milk, and farm-fresh eggs. We then delved into the alchemy of mixing, where each ingredient was given its due respect. The art of dipping and frying took center stage next, transforming our humble bread into golden slices of heaven. And finally, we added those finishing touches that make all the difference. So the next time you're up early, remember, you don't have to settle for the worm. You can have the French toast.